Breaking news, anger boiling just moments ago, boiling over at a town hall in Nebraska. Republican Congressman Mike Flood was finishing a meeting with constituents, and here is some of what we just saw.
Nothing is quite so sweet as the schadenfreude of watching Republicans suffer the consequences of their own actions. Please enjoy this video of what happened last night at the town hall of MAGA Congresswoman Harriet Wageman, who defeated Liz Cheney in deep red Wyoming, where Trump won over 45%, the biggest margin in the entire country. Check this out.
Social Security. The work that I have specifically been doing, I am on the Judiciary Committee and the Natural Resources Committee.
I worked for the U.S. Department of Agriculture, helping Wyoming family farmers deal with drought until I was fired a month ago in the mass firings, and despite only having the highest marks in my performance review. In a state where so many farmers rely on government programs for drought and disaster relief, Trump's plans to cut these programs and the people who administer them, coupled with the tariffs, will decimate Wyoming farms and rural communities. What are you doing about that?
I disagree.
She disagrees.
I come from the ag community. I'm well aware of what kind of programs are out there. It's so bizarre to me how obsessed you are with federal government. But here's the thing. Going to have a heart attack if you don't calm down.
Hello guys. Let's see, welcome back to another FAFO video, F around and find out. And these are videos from the town hall in Wyoming that people are very angry what's going on in my Wyoming. And these are people that they voted for Trump, and they are very angry what's going on with with this presidency and everything's going on. People are very angry, and it's a matter of fact I think there's going to be a lot of chaos everywhere in the United States. So this is something that you have to pay attention to, and it's happening all over, all over United States.
I was proud to vote recently for the House budget resolution.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the deal. Here's the deal. That $36 trillion number is not going away.
As you can see, these people are very angry.
Corporations and billionaires.
We have $37 trillion in debt. Again, the $37 trillion in debt is a real issue.
Look at this guy's face. He don't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do, man.
So Medicare and Social Security are not being touched. If we had the interest, I would walk you through how the reconciliation bills would go and the civics behind it, but that may be a little stretch for right now.
Like a non-elected person running our government.
Like him or not, Elon Musk has brought a lot of really smart people.
They don't want to hear it. Every time people hear, you know, the name Elon Musk, they just go crazy. They go bananas.
If uncovering waste and fraud was the goal, why hire hackers and not auditors and forensic accountants?
We're now seeing that we don't want people to call on the phone to change their direct deposit. Go to a local office. Try to get an appointment at a local office. Right now, you're waiting a month, and we're going to cut more staff. This is not right, and we do not want to see Social Security privatized.
No. Have you checked the Social Security website lately? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Do your job. Do your job. Do your job.
First of all, I do want to say shame. I want to say shame for your comment, your quote that you said, President Zelensky's approach today was disrespectful to President Trump and undermines the goal of bringing peace and that. So shame on that. But, second of all, I am the daughter, the niece, the sister of veterans, Korea veteran, Iraqi war. I have received the American Legion Auxiliary newsletter for quite a long time. For decades, they have stated that we are underfunded and understaffed, repeatedly stated that. You have said otherwise with Doge. Who's lying, them or you?
We owe our veterans the best possible care we can afford. I'm going to say it again. It's a promise we made. It's a promise we'll keep. And it is important not just to Republicans. It's important to Democrats. It's important to independents. Supporting our military and supporting our veterans is something that should unite us as Americans. And I will work as your member of Congress to address that. I do believe that that White House meeting was a disaster. And I believe that President Zelensky should have signed that agreement.
Do you support the annexation of Canada and/or Greenland? And this is a yes or no question. I don't want you to wander off into the woods. I don't want to hear about your latest week in your office. And do you like the way he treats the Premier or the President of Canada, calling him governor? Is that the way you do as a diplomat? Is that the way the United States should act to our closest neighbors?
My question to you is, why do you believe that President Trump is above the law? And I'll just reinforce what other people have been saying here. Why have you not spoken out for it? Job, and we have trusted you with our votes. We have sent you to Congress for decades. We expect you to follow through on what we Iowans really want our government to do, and not to have a federal government that is being dismantled by this President Trump and Elon Musk. Please stand up for what's right and do your jobs.
Nice.
I've been in Spokane for 39 years from New Jersey. I've never been involved in politics before, but this is getting really scary.
Yes, it's getting very, very scary.
Okay, so the things that frighten me is the way this insane president talks about Canada as a 51st state. Taking Panama by force and buying Greenland. How does this person qualify as sane? Why is he not being impeached right now?
Oh, this guy is just standing there. Well, he was sitting there. He don't know what to say. Remember, these are all the American people that they voted for Donald Trump. They are very, very angry. And Americans, the governments, they need to step up and protect and help veterans. Veterans, they go to war and they fight for this country, and they are taking everything away from them. That's very, very wrong. Like I said, these are people that they voted for Trump, and they are not happy at all. Everything that's going on in the United States is everywhere. So this is gonna get ugly very, very fast. I think there's gonna be a lot of riots and who knows, and like a civil war or something, because it's crazy what's going on right now with with the government. I don't know when you go to this meeting if they're searching or not, but they're gonna have to start searching people, because somebody's gonna come and bring a gun or something, and they're gonna start shooting, because there is a lot of angry people out there. So you have to be very, very careful, when you go to these town halls meetings.
All the town halls that have been being held across the United States, because Congress, the House of Representatives, has been on a break. So what you do when that happens is the members go back to their communities, and they have town hall meetings with their constituents, those who voted for them, those who didn't vote for them, but the concerns that they have in their districts and across the country. So today, the Republican conference has put out that they don't want their Republican congresspeople having town hall meetings in person with their constituents.
They don't want to have town hall meetings in person because they are afraid, because somebody's going to go crazy and going to do something.
Now, see, they only think their constituents are the people who voted for them. And they think, they would be friendlier to them. That's what they want. But what they need to understand is they pissed everybody off.
Yep.
So you have Republicans and Democrats who are there, raising their voices. But don't you think it's kind of chicken shit to where you're telling Republican congresspeople, don't talk to your people. Don't talk to the people who voted for you. Folks, this is what you need to remember next year in 2026 when the election happens. These are the people who didn't want to come talk to you because they knew that they're doing a crappy job and they're supporting someone who is destroying America. So get ready for 2026 and make sure you can call them constantly. Don't let them off the hook, folks. Just because they won't come see you, you make sure they hear from you. But all I can say is you Republicans, you're a bunch of cowards.
Cowards.
You're a bunch of cowards.
So, Republican representative duck town hall meetings. No more town hall meetings. I don't have time to talk to you. Donald Trump is doing such a fantastic job. Now, that's it.
All right. Who is this guy? The first one in the video. It looks like he has some type of something to do with the government. Now, he said that he's not doing town hall meetings anymore. Unbelievable.
So I watched some things online, town halls that Republicans were doing, and there's boos, there's angry shouts. People are chanting over them. It's really becoming almost an embarrassment to be a Republican in office, because people don't want to hear them. Because how can you defend attacking Canada? How can you defend attacking another country? That's not who the United States are. We've never been that way. We've never attacked anyone unless it was in response to something. And people are getting really angry about it. And so Republicans are starting to not have as many town halls. They're not coming out and talking, because how can you support the fact that Trump is attacking with trade Europe? And then, of course, Europe responds by canceling defense contracts. They're building up their own defense industry now, so they don't have to buy from America. So going forward, we're going to have less sales, less trade with other countries, because they're going to find other ways to do it. Like, I just saw a thing on Friedrich Merz, who's going to be the new chancellor of Germany. $500 billion that they passed a bill on to increase infrastructure and defense spending and investing in defense plants so they can build their own, so they can sell to the European Union, and then nobody has to buy from America. That is the Trump legacy. That is what Trump is doing to our country. We used to be a powerhouse of sales. Today we still are, because they haven't built this yet. But once it's built, we're going to see our GDP go down. Excuse me. And that will be Trump's legacy. He is ruining this country, and the Republicans are backing him. Those in power are backing him because they know that if they go against him, they won't get elected.
I've been seeing so many videos of Republican town halls across the country. Doesn't matter what state they're in. And they are getting reamed by their constituents. Their constituents are straight up asking them, how are you going to handle all this crap that Trump is doing, all these illegal things? And then they go and defend it. And then they are attacked. Not physically, but yeah. So if you have a person in the House or the Senate, U.S., that is having a town hall near you, you should go. You should go be a part of the resistance. However, after the shellacking that they have gotten over the weekend, I think they're going to do what they did for the last Trump administration, is just not do town halls anymore. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to defend Trump.
One thing I didn't see being mentioned about Mike Flood's town hall in Columbus, Nebraska last night, I was there.
Like he was saying, you know, they are being attacked, not physically, but pretty soon it's going to be physical. Believe me, because you when you had enough, and people are very, very angry what's going on.
Is how at the beginning he had a priest come on the stage and lead a prayer. And this prayer began with the priest asking God to bless our kings.
What?
So yeah, we have kings.
To the Republican leaders that are not showing up at the town halls, we are not agitators, okay? You don't get to call us names for showing up because we want answers to questions, okay? You are being cowards, hiding from us, all right? It is your job to answer our questions. You're not showing up for us. Where are you and why are you hiding? We are scared. We have questions and we are demanding answers. And that doesn't make us agitators. So stop calling us names and show up.
Remember, these are all the MAGA people that voted for Trump for this administration, and they are very, very angry. And you saw it, and it's happening everywhere in the United States. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.